Hello, and welcome to this Divine Slumber Bible bedtime story. Tonight, before any story begins, before any ancient path is walked, allow yourself to simply arrive here, in this quiet, gentle moment. The world outside can soften now, like distant waves fading into the night. The weight of the day, every thought, every worry, every unfinished task can slowly loosen its grip, one breath at a time. Imagine the room around you growing still, wrapped in a velvet dark, where shadows feel soft rather than heavy, where the air itself seems to whisper peace. Perhaps you can sense the quiet rhythm of your own breathing, rising and falling like a calm and steady tide. Your body resting, your mind, dire, slowing, your heart gently opening. You are safe here. You are held here. You are not alone. As you settle deeper, picture the sky above, wide, endless, and filled with quiet stars, each one shimmering softly like ancient promises written in light. These are the same stars that watched over shepherds in distant fields, the same sky that stretched above Noah as the rains began to fall, the same heavens beneath which David stood, calm and unafraid, the same quiet expanse that held Jonah in the deep and guided Moses through the wilderness. Tonight, we will gently walk through these sacred stories, not as distant history, but as living whispers of peace. Stories of storms and shelter, of fear and faith, of wandering and being found again. And as you listen, you may begin to notice something subtle, something steady beneath it all. A presence that does not rush, does not fade, does not leave. A presence that watches over you now. Because the same God who guided the ark through endless waters, who steadied the hand of a young shepherd, who listened in the depths of the sea, and who spoke from fire without consuming, that same God is near to you, here, in this very moment. So there is nothing you need to hold on to, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to carry any longer. Let your thoughts drift like clouds, slow and unhurried. Let your body sink deeper into comfort, supported, relaxed, at ease. And with each breath, feel yourself releasing, softening, surrendering into rest. If you'd like, you can gently close your eyes now, or simply let your gaze soften, as though you are watching the night unfold from a place of complete peace. And as always, before we continue, feel free to share where you're listening from in the world and what quiet hour has found you here. There is something beautiful in knowing that across cities, across countries, across time itself, we are resting together beneath the same sky. Now, breathe slowly. Let that breath deepen, and listen closely, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because in this very moment, open your heart and receive the peace that is coming. I invite you now to gently make yourself comfortable. Take a quiet moment to adjust your pillows, smoothing them beneath your head, letting them support you fully without effort. Pull your blanket a little closer if you need to, feeling its soft weight settle over you like a quiet embrace. And if there is light around you, you might choose to dim it or let it fade until only a gentle darkness remains. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. This moment is enough. Now, begin to notice your breath. Do not change it yet, simply observe it as it flows in and out, like a tide that has always known where to go. Calm, steady, faithful. And when you're ready, let your next breath become just a little deeper. Inhale slowly, filling your lungs, gently, completely. And then exhale, releasing, softening, letting go. Again, inhale, slow and full. And exhale, longer this time, as though you are setting something down. Breathe in peace, and breathe out everything else. Let that rhythm continue now, slow, unhurried, like a quiet lullaby moving through your body. With each breath out, feel your shoulders begin to loosen, the weight you may have been carrying there gently melting away. Let them drop just a little, and then a little more. You are safe. God is watching over you. You are safe. Now bring your attention to your face, your forehead, smoothing it as if a gentle hand has passed over it, wiping away every crease of tension. Let your eyes rest softly, not needing to focus, not needing to see. Your jaw can unclench now, your tongue resting naturally, your whole face becoming still and peaceful. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel that calm begin to flow downward into your neck, releasing any tightness, any hidden strain, as though it is being washed away by a warm, quiet stream. And as that calm continues, let it move into your arms, your upper arms, heavy, relaxed, your elbows softening, your forearms loosening, all the way down into your hands. Let your fingers rest gently. No need to hold, no need to grasp, simply existing, light and still. You are held. You are guided. You are not alone. Now feel your chest rise and fall, and with each breath, your heart begins to slow, settling into a steady, peaceful rhythm. There is no urgency here, no rush, only the quiet assurance that you are cared for. Let your breathing deepen again. Inhale, calm and steady. Exhale, releasing deeper now. As your breath flows, imagine it carrying away every lingering worry, every restless thought, like leaves drifting down a quiet river, slowly disappearing into the distance. Now bring your awareness to your back. Feel it supported, fully, completely, as though the surface beneath you was holding every part of you with perfect care. There is nothing you need to hold up, nothing you need to carry. Let your body sink just a little deeper. Rest here for a moment and breathe. Now allow that gentle wave of relaxation to move into your stomach, softening, releasing any tightness, unwinding with each slow breath. And then down into your hips, heavy, grounded, supported. Your legs begin to relax now, your thighs releasing, your knees soft, your calves unwinding, all the way down to your feet. Let them rest completely, as though they have nothing left to carry, nowhere left to go. You are here. You are safe. God is watching over you. Now, as your whole body rests from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, imagine a gentle stillness surrounding you, a quiet, sacred calm, like the world itself has softened its voice just for you. Breathe slowly now. Let that breath become softer quieter, almost like a whisper. In and out. If thoughts come, that's okay. Let them pass gently, like clouds moving across a night sky. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to hold them. Just let them drift. Return to your breath. Slow, steady, peaceful. And as you rest here, notice how your body feels now. Heavier, calmer, more at ease, as if every part of you is being gently cradled, supported by something greater than yourself. Because you are. God is near. God is present. God is holding you. Let that truth settle softly into your heart, without effort, without strain, just resting there, like a quiet light in the darkness. Breathe in, and as you exhale, feel yourself drifting just a little deeper into comfort, into stillness, into peace. There is nothing to fear here, nothing to chase, nothing to resist. Only rest, only peace, only the quiet presence of God watching over you through the night. Stay here for a moment. Rest here. And when you are ready, we will gently continue deeper into this peaceful journey together. Now remain where you are, resting gently, your breath slow and steady, your body soft, your mind quiet. And once more, without effort, without strain, allow your thoughts to drift like a feather carried on a quiet breeze. Because there is nothing you need to hold, nothing you need to control, nothing you need to figure out. Only this moment, only this calm, only this gentle presence that surrounds you. And as you continue to rest, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast and ancient world, where the horizon stretches endlessly before you, and the sky above is painted in deep, soft shades of silver and gray. The kind of sky that feels heavy with silence, yet full of quiet promise. And the air around you is still, almost completely still, as though all of creation is pausing, waiting, breathing slowly alongside you. And a soft wind moves past your skin, cool and gentle, wrapping around you like a whisper, carrying with it the faint scent of earth and something distant, something subtle, like rain that has not yet arrived but is already known. Far in the distance, rising slowly from the land, you begin to notice something immense, something steady, something prepared long before this moment ever came. And as your eyes rest upon it, you recognize its shape. The Ark. A great wooden vessel, built with patience, shaped with care, resting quietly beneath the dim sky, its surface dark and sealed, its beams thick and unwavering, each line speaking not of fear but of obedience, not of urgency but of trust, a quiet trust in what cannot yet be seen. And as you look at it, you feel something within you begin to settle, as if the very presence of this place is inviting you into peace. You take a slow breath in and then gently exhale. And as you do, you take a step forward, feeling the ground beneath your feet, firm yet softening, steady yet yielding, as though even the earth itself is surrendering to what is unfolding. And all around you, life begins to gather, animals moving slowly, two by two, not in fear, not in confusion, but in a quiet harmony that feels almost sacred, as if they are being guided by something deeper than instinct, something gentle, something divine. Birds gliding down from the sky, their wings folding softly as they land without sound. Creatures of the field walking with calm, measured steps, their eyes soft, their movements untroubled. And there is no chaos here, no panic, no fear, only a quiet, sacred order that holds everything together. And within that order, you feel safe. You feel guided. You feel that unseen presence watching over all things. And then you notice him, standing near the ark. Noah, his presence steady and grounded, like a tree planted beside still waters, unmoved by what is coming, his hands moving with quiet purpose, never rushed, never anxious, his eyes calm and filled with trust, not fixed on the storm that is gathering, but on the one who called him to this place. And he does not hurry. He does not hesitate. He simply follows, one step and then another, walking in quiet obedience. And as you watch him, something within you begins to slow, your thoughts becoming softer, your breath becoming deeper, because the same peace that fills him is now beginning to fill you. You breathe in slowly, and as you exhale, everything softens even more. And now the sky above begins to change, the clouds gathering slowly at first, drifting like shadows across the heavens, then becoming thicker, heavier, rolling across the sky like waves upon a silent sea, the light fading gently, the wind growing stronger, and in the distance, a low rumble echoes, deep and ancient, like the earth itself speaking. And you understand that the storm is coming. And yet, even now, there is still peace, a deep, quiet peace that does not disappear with the rising wind, a peace that remains, steady and present. And you let that truth settle within you. The first drop of rain falls, soft and almost silent, touching the ground with barely a sound, then another, and another, until a gentle rhythm begins, a steady, quiet tapping that fills the air like a lullaby, the rain growing, surrounding you, wrapping around you with its soft, endless song. And still, you are safe. Still, you are held. Still, God is watching over you. And with that awareness, you find yourself stepping closer to the ark, not in fear, but drawn by a quiet sense of shelter, of peace. And slowly, gently, you step inside. The wood beneath your feet feels solid and secure, unmoving, strong. And inside the air is warm and dim. The storm outside softened into a distant echo, muted and far away. And around you, the animals rest quietly, their breathing slow and steady, peaceful and calm. There is no fear here, no panic, only stillness. And in that stillness, you feel it clearly. You are held. You are protected. You are not alone. Outside, the rain grows heavier, the waters beginning to rise, slowly and steadily covering the earth. And then gently, almost without notice, the ark begins to lift, not with force, not with violence, but with a soft, gradual motion, as though it is being carried, as though unseen hands are lifting it. And as you feel this movement, you notice something within yourself, as if you too are being lifted away from every burden, every worry, every weight you have been holding. And you do not need to resist. You do not need to understand. You simply allow yourself to be carried. The storm deepens outside, thunder rolling in the distance, winds moving across the waters, but within the ark, there is only a gentle rocking, back and forth, slow and steady, like a cradle upon the deep. And your body begins to follow that rhythm, rocking softly, your breath slowing even more, each inhale deeper, each exhale longer. the sound of the rain continuing around you like a protective blanket, soothing every thought, calming every feeling. And if anything remains in your mind, any lingering tension or thought, you let it drift away, like rain sliding from the surface of the ark, disappearing without effort. You do not need to hold anything. You do not need to carry anything. You are allowed to rest, fully and completely. And time begins to pass, not quickly, not urgently, but slowly, gently, like a quiet unfolding, days and nights blending together, the waters stretching endlessly, the sky above hidden behind soft gray, and within the ark, a rhythm remains. Breathing, resting, trusting. And Noah continues to move quietly, calmly, caring for what has been entrusted to him, because he knows something deeply. He knows that God remembers. And even now, in your stillness, in your quiet, God remembers you. And as that truth settles into your heart, you feel it deeply. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are seen. You are known. You are held. And you take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, you sink deeper into rest, the gentle rocking continuing, soft and steady, like peace itself carrying you. And slowly, the rain begins to soften, from heavy to gentle, from gentle to a whisper, until at last there is silence, a deep, sacred silence. The waters begin to calm, the ark steadies, and in the distance a soft golden light begins to return, warm and quiet, the sky slowly opening, and the ark comes to rest, still and secure, unmoved. And you remain here, calm, safe, at peace, wrapped in the quiet knowing that even through the storm, you were never alone. You were never abandoned. You were always carried. And as you breathe slowly, you let that image settle within you. The still waters, the resting ark, the returning light, and a quiet promise lingering gently in the air, that after every storm, there is peace. And you can stay here now, resting, drifting, held in that peace, as the journey continues softly onward. Now, remain where you are, resting gently, your breath slow and steady, your body soft, your mind quiet. And from this place of calm, allow the scene to shift slowly, softly, as though you are being carried from one peaceful moment into another, without effort, without resistance. And imagine you are standing in a wide and ancient valley, a place shaped by time, where the El Ard stretches open beneath your feet, warm, dry, and softly textured with dust that has known countless footsteps before yours. And on either side, gentle hills rise, not sharp or threatening, but quiet, watchful, holding the silence of the moment. The air is still, yet filled with something unspoken, a quiet tension, like a held breath, waiting. And yet, within you, there is calm. You are safe here. You are held here. God is watching over you. Breathe slowly now, in and out, letting that calm settle deeper. In the distance, you begin to notice movement, two great groups resting upon opposite hills, the armies of Israel on one side, and across from them, the Philistines, their presence heavy, their forms still, their energy lingering in the air like a distant echo. Between them, this valley, open, silent, waiting. And then, from the far side, a figure steps forward, tall, towering, wrapped in bronze that reflects the dim light. His presence large, imposing, his hutawat heavy against the ground. Goliath. His voice rises, loud, echoing across the valley. But as you hear it, it does not shake you. It does not disturb your peace. It feels distant, like thunder far away. Because you are not here to feel fear. You are here to witness peace. And gently, your attention shifts, away from the noise, away from the size, away from the weight of that presence, towards someone else, someone smaller, quieter, almost unnoticed at first. David. He stands among the others, not armored, not burdened, not weighed down, but simple, present, steady. In his hand, a staff, familiar, worn smooth. At his side, a sling, light, unassuming. And within him, something deeper, a quiet, unshakable trust. Breathe slowly, and as you breathe, move closer, gently, peacefully. Notice the way he stands, relaxed, grounded, his hutuat light, his shoulders loose, his gaze not fixed on the giant, but lifted, inward, upward, toward something unseen yet deeply known. He remembers. He remembers the quiet fields, the still nights beneath endless stars, the soft sound of sheep resting, the gentle presence of God in the silence. He remembers the moments when fear came, when danger appeared, when the lion came, when the bear came. And he remembers he was never alone. And that same presence is here now. God is with him. God is guiding him. God is holding him. Let those words echo softly within you. Now, the sounds of the valley begin to fade, the voices, the movement, the tension, all softening, all drifting away, until only a quiet stillness remains. Even as Goliath speaks again, his voice rising across the valley, you hear it only as a distant echo, because your focus is here, with David, and within him there is peace, a deep, steady, unshakable peace. Not because the giant is small, but because God is near. Breathe in, slowly, and exhale, letting that truth settle deeper into your heart. Now, David begins to move, not quickly, not nervously, but with quiet purpose. He walks down into the valley, each step steady, each breath calm, as though the al-ard itself is supporting him, guiding him, holding him. And as he walks, you walk with him, gently, peacefully, beside him, carried by the same calm. Feel the ground beneath your feet, solid, certain, each step grounding you deeper into stillness, into trust. You are not alone. You are guided. You are safe. Now, he pauses. Beside a small stream, the water flows gently, clear, quiet, moving over smooth stones with a soft whisper. He kneels, slowly, without hurry, and reaches into the water, selecting one stone, smooth, simple, then another, and another. 5 small stones resting in his hand. Ordinary, and yet enough. Always enough. Because what he carries is not measured by what can be seen, but by what is within. Faith, trust, peace. Breathe slowly now. Feel that same quiet strength rising within you. Not loud, not forceful, but steady, like a small flame that does not flicker, even in the wind. Now, David stands again, the valley still before him, the giant in the distance, and yet there is no fear, only presence, only trust. He steps forward again, and as he does, time itself seems to slow. The air becomes still. Even the tension in the valley begins to dissolve, because something deeper is present now. Peace. He lifts his gaze, and though words are spoken, they are not harsh, not filled with anger. They are calm, steady, certain. A quiet knowing that he does not stand alone. And as that knowing fills the space, let it fill you as well. You are not alone. You do not face your fears alone. God is with you, before you, within you. Let that truth settle gently, deeply. Now, David moves again, a simple motion, the sling in his hand, familiar, effortless. The stone released, not with struggle, not with force, but with purpose. And in that moment, there is no chaos, no violence, only a quiet unfolding, as though what was always meant to happen simply happens. The giant falls, but your focus does not linger there. Instead, you remain with the peace, the stillness, the calm that never left. Because this moment is not about battle. It is about trust. Trust that carries through fear. Trust that steadies the heart. Trust that brings peace, even in the valley. Breathe in and exhale, slowly. Now, the valley grows quiet. The tension fades. The air softens. And David stands, not in pride, not in triumph, but in calm, in stillness, in quiet gratitude, because he knows it was never his strength alone. It was God all along. And that same truth is for you. Whatever stands before you, whatever feels large, overwhelming, uncertain, you are not facing it alone. You are held. You are guided. You are safe. Let those words repeat softly, like a lullaby. And now, allow the valley to soften, the hills fading gently into light, the moment dissolving into peace, and you returning slowly, gently, to that place of rest. Carrying with you not the battle, but the calm, not the fear, but the faith. Rest here, breathe, and when you are ready, we will continue, deeper into stillness, deeper into peace, deeper into rest. Now, remain where you are, resting gently, your breath slow and steady, your body soft, your mind quiet. And from this place of calm, allow the scene to shift once more, slowly, softly, as though you were drifting deeper, carried by a peaceful current into another sacred moment. And imagine you are near the edge of a vast ocean, stretching endlessly before you, its surface dark, deep, and moving with a slow, steady rhythm, like a breath that never ends. The air is cool, touched with salt, and the sound of the waves rises and falls, gently, endlessly, like a lullaby whispered by the sea. Inhale slowly, and exhale. Let that rhythm guide you. The sky above is dim, painted in soft shades of blue and gray, and the horizon blurs where water meets sky, where everything feels infinite and still. And yet, beneath this quiet, there is a story unfolding. A man stands near the shore. Jonah. His figure is small against the vastness of the sea, his shoulders carrying a weight, his steps uncertain, his thoughts restless, like waves beneath the surface. He has been running from something he does not fully understand, running from a voice, a calling, a path he was meant to walk. And yet, even in his running, God is near. Let that settle gently within you. Even when we turn away, even when we feel lost, God remains. Now, the scene shifts. Jonah is no longer on the shore. He is on a ship, carried across the waters, the wooden deck beneath him rocking gently, back and forth, back and forth. At first, the movement is soft, calming, like a cradle. But slowly, the wind begins to rise. The waves grow stronger. The sky darkens. A storm begins to form. And yet, stay with the calm. Breathe slowly, in and out. Because even here, there is peace to be found. The storm grows louder, waves crashing against the ship, wind howling through the sails, the sea rising and falling beneath everything. But Jonah moves below the deck, away from the noise, away from the chaos, into a quiet, hidden place. And there, he lies down and sleeps. Even in the storm, he sleeps. Let that image soften your heart. Because sometimes, even in confusion, even in running, there is still a place of rest. Now, the storm intensifies. The ship creaks, the waters roar, the voices of the sailors rise in fear, but you remain still. You are not inside the fear. You are inside the peace. You are safe. You are held. God is watching over you. Breathe slowly now, and as you do, the scene shifts again. Jonah is lifted, carried, and then he is in the water. The ocean surrounds him, vast, deep, endless, and yet, instead of chaos, feel the quiet. The water is dark, but not threatening. It holds him gently, like a deep, silent embrace. And then, a great fish comes, not in violence, not in fear, but as part of something greater. And Jonah is carried inside. Now, everything changes. The noise fades, the storm disappears, and all that remains is stillness. A deep, quiet, sacred stillness. Jonah rests within the belly of the great fish, and surprisingly, there is peace. Not the kind of peace that comes from understanding, but the kind that comes from being held, even in the unknown, even in the dark. Even here, God is present. Let that truth settle deeply into you. There is no place too far, no depth too deep, where God cannot reach you. Breathe slowly, in and out. Feel the space around you now. Warm, enclosed, safe, like being wrapped in a quiet cocoon, protected, held away from the storm above. The movement is gentle, a slow drifting through the water, rocking softly, back and forth, like a cradle in the deep. Let your body follow that rhythm. Let your breath match it. Slow, steady, peaceful. You do not need to see. You do not need to understand. You only need to rest. Rest here for a moment and listen. There is a quiet pulse, a steady rhythm, like a heartbeat in the distance. Life continues, even here, even now. And Jonah begins to pray. Not loudly, not with fear, but softly, from within, from a place that has finally become still, a place that has stopped running, a place that has returned. And as he speaks, his words are not of panic, but of surrender, of trust, of remembering. And as you listen, let those feelings rise within you. You can rest here. You can let go here. You are still held. You are still loved. God has not left you. Breathe in, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper into that truth. You are not lost. You are not alone. You are held, even here. Now, time passes, not in urgency, not in fear, but slowly, gently, like a quiet unfolding. 3 days, 3 nights. But it does not feel long, because within this stillness, there is rest, deep, restoring rest. And slowly, something begins to shift, a movement, gentle, purposeful. The great fish rises, carrying Jonah upward, toward the surface, toward the light. And then, release. Jonah is returned to the shore, the ground beneath him, firm, real, steady. The air fresh, the sky open, and the light soft, warm, welcoming. And he is not the same. Because he has rested, he has been held, he has remembered. And now there is peace, a quiet, lasting peace. And that same peace is for you. No matter where you have been, no matter how far you feel, you can return, you can rest, you can be held again. Breathe slowly now. Let that image settle. The quiet sea, the gentle darkness, the return to light, and a soft truth lingering like a whisper that even in the deepest places, God is there. Rest here. Stay here. And when you are ready, we will continue. Deeper into peace, deeper into rest, together. Now, remain where you are, resting gently, your breath slow and steady, your body soft, your mind quiet. And from this place of deep calm, allow the scene to shift once more, slowly, gently, as though you are being guided step by step into another sacred moment. And imagine you are standing in a vast, quiet wilderness, where the land stretches wide beneath an endless sky, the air warm, still, carrying the faint scent of dry el-ard and distant el-rimal. Everything around you shant, open, untouched. There is no noise here, no urgency, only a deep and ancient silence, the kind that invites you to slow, to listen, to breathe. Inhale slowly and exhale. Let that stillness settle into you. In the distance, you begin to notice movement, a small flock of sheep grazing quietly, their khutuwat soft against the el-ard. And near them, a man, Moses. He walks slowly, calmly, guiding the flock, not with force, not with haste, but with patience, with quiet care. His presence gentle, grounded, as though he belongs to this silence. There is no rush in him, no tension, only a steady rhythm, a life lived one step at a time. And as you watch him, you begin to feel that same rhythm within yourself, slowing, softening, becoming still. You are safe here. You are guided here. God is watching over you. Breathe slowly now. And as you breathe, follow Moses, gently, peacefully, as he leads the flock across the land toward a quiet place, a place where something unexpected begins to appear. At first, it is subtle, a small flicker, a glow, barely visible. And then you see it clearly. A bush burning with fire, and yet it is not consumed. The flames move, alive, bright, yet gentle, not destructive, not chaotic, but steady, purposeful, filled with a quiet, sacred presence. The light flickers softly, golden, warm, illuminating the el-ard around it, and everything else remains still. Moses notices it. He pauses, not in fear, but in wonder, and slowly he steps closer, drawn not by danger but by something deeper, something holy, something calling him. And as he moves, you move with him, quietly, gently, step by step. Feel the el-ard beneath your feet, warm, steady, grounding you. Each step bringing you closer, not just to the fire, but to something within yourself, a quiet awareness, a gentle calling. Now, Moses stops, standing before the burning bush, the flames dancing softly, light reflecting in his eyes. And then, a voice. Not loud, not overwhelming, but deep, gentle, unmistakable, calling his name. Moses. And again, Moses. And he answers, not with fear, but with openness. Here I am. Let that moment settle within you, a calling and a response, a presence and a willingness to listen. Now, gently feel that same presence, not far away, but near, closer than you think. God is here. God is speaking, not in noise, not in chaos, but in quiet, in stillness, in peace. Breathe slowly, in and out. The voice continues, soft, steady, full of compassion, a voice that sees, that knows, that understands, a voice that says, "You are not alone. You are seen. You are known. You are chosen." And as those words echo, let them settle into your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are guided. Now, the light from the bush grows warmer, softer, surrounding the space, not overwhelming, but comforting, like a gentle embrace. And in that light, there is clarity. Not all at once, not overwhelming, but enough for the next step. Always enough. Moses listens. And though the path ahead is unknown, though the journey will not be easy, he is not afraid, because he understands something deeply. He will not walk alone. God will go with him. And that same truth is for you. You do not need to see the whole path. You do not need to understand everything ahead. You only need the next step and the presence that walks with you. Breathe slowly now. Let that truth settle deeper. Now, the scene begins to shift again. The wilderness stretches out before you, wide, open, but no longer empty, because now it is filled with light, a soft, guiding light, like a flame that does not burn, but leads. And you begin to walk, gently, calmly, not rushing, not afraid, each step guided, each breath steady, the ground beneath you firm, the air around you peaceful, and the light always present, leading gently forward. You are not lost. You are guided. You are held. Let those words repeat softly, like a rhythm, like a quiet song. Now, imagine the night falling gently over the wilderness, the sky filling with stars, vast, endless, silent. And in the distance, that same light remains, not fading, not disappearing, but steady, faithful, always there. And you continue walking, not alone, never alone, because the same God who spoke from the fire walks beside you now, guiding, protecting, leading you gently, step by step. Breathe in, and as you exhale, feel yourself resting in that truth. You do not need to fear the unknown. You do not need to carry the future. You are guided, even now. Now, slowly, allow the scene to soften. The wilderness fading into quiet light, the flame becoming a gentle glow, and you returning softly to that place of rest, carrying with you not the journey, but the peace, not the questions, but the trust. Rest here. Stay here. And when you are ready, we will continue deeper into stillness, deeper into peace, deeper into rest. Together. Now, remain where you are, resting gently, your breath slow and steady, your body soft, your mind quiet. And from this place of deep stillness, allow your heart to open just a little more. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to understand, only to receive. Breathe slowly now, in and out. And as you rest, let these gentle words begin to flow over you like a quiet stream in the night. Steady, peaceful, unhurried. God is with you, right here in this moment. Not far away, not distant, but near. Closer than your breath, closer than your thoughts. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the moments you did not feel it, even in the times you could not see it, His presence remained, steady, faithful, unchanging. Let that truth settle softly into your heart. Breathe in, and as you exhale, release any weight you are still carrying. God is watching over you, through the quiet night, through every unseen moment, through every breath you take. There is a gentle protection surrounding you now, like unseen arms holding you, like a quiet shelter that never fades. You are safe. You are held. You are at rest. Let those words repeat softly, gently, like a lullaby. Now, allow your thoughts to slow even more. If they begin to wander, let them drift like clouds across a night sky, never needing to follow, never needing to hold. Just return to the stillness. Return to the breath. Return to this quiet presence. God is your peace, not a distant idea, not something you must reach, but something already here, already surrounding you, already within you. A peace that does not depend on circumstances, a peace that does not fade with the storm, a peace that remains steady, quiet, eternal. Breathe slowly, in and out, and feel that peace like a gentle light resting within your chest. Soft, warm, unshaken. You are loved, not because of what you have done, not because of what you have achieved, but simply because you are His, completely, deeply, unconditionally loved. Let that truth rest within you. No striving, no proving, only being, only resting, only receiving. God knows you, every thought, every feeling, every hidden place of your heart. Nothing is unseen, nothing is misunderstood, and still, you are loved. Still, you are held. Still, you are chosen. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let yourself sink deeper into that knowing. You do not need to carry tomorrow. You do not need to solve the future. You do not need to hold on to yesterday. This moment is enough. This breath is enough. God is here, now, and He is holding everything for you. Let your body soften even more. Your shoulders releasing, your chest lightening, your mind becoming quiet, like still water. God is your refuge, a safe place, unshaken, unmovable, a place where you can rest without fear, without effort, a place where you can simply be. And you are there now, already there, already resting. You are guided, even when you cannot see the path, even when the way feels unclear. You are not wandering alone. There is a gentle hand leading you, step by step, breath by breath. You do not need to rush. You do not need to strive. You are being guided even now. Let that truth settle, softly. Now, breathe slowly, and as you breathe, feel your body becoming heavier, more relaxed, more at ease, like you are being gently lowered into rest, into peace, into stillness. God gives rest to your soul, a deep, restoring rest, not just for your body, but for your heart, your mind, your spirit. A rest that renews, a rest that restores, a rest that holds you through the night. You are safe. You are loved. You are at peace. Let those words repeat, slowly, softly. Now, if any worry remains, any lingering thought, any quiet fear, you can place it down, right here, right now. You do not need to carry it any further. God is holding it for you. He is strong enough. He is gentle enough. He is near enough. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let go. Completely, gently, peacefully. Now, allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper into this quiet place where nothing is required, where nothing is expected, where everything is held. God is with you through the night, through your rest, through every breath. And as you continue to drift, let these words become softer, slower, like a fading whisper. You are safe. You are held. You are not alone. Rest now. Rest deeply. Rest peacefully. And remain here as sleep comes gently, carried by peace, held in love, surrounded by the quiet presence of God, always with you, always near, always watching over you. Now, remain where you are, resting gently, your breath slow and soft, your body completely at ease, and your mind drifting quietly, like a calm river under the night sky. And as this peaceful journey begins to come to a close, there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to hold on to, only to rest and to receive. Breathe in slowly and exhale, letting everything soften just a little more. You have walked through quiet valleys, through gentle storms, through deep waters, and into stillness. And in every place, whether in the ark or the valley or the deep or the wilderness, one truth has remained. God has been with you, always near, always steady, always watching over you. And even now, as you lie here, resting, drifting, letting go, that same presence surrounds you, like a soft and endless peace. You are safe. You are held. You are not alone. Let those words settle gently into your heart like a soft light glowing in the darkness. Now, as your body grows heavier and your breath becomes even slower, allow yourself to fully release the day. Every thought, every concern, every small weight you may still be holding, you can place it down now. You do not need to carry it into the night. God is holding it for you. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let go, completely, gently, peacefully. Now, in this quiet moment, we offer a gentle prayer, a simple surrender, a peaceful resting. Heavenly Father, as this day comes to its quiet end, we rest in your presence. We lay down every burden, every worry, every fear, and we trust that you are holding all things with care. Surround this moment with your peace, cover this rest with your presence, and let every breath be filled with calm. Let every thought be softened. Let every part of the body and soul find stillness in you. Guide the night with your gentle hand. and let sleep come easily, naturally, peacefully. In Jesus' loving name, amen. And now, receive this quiet blessing. May your mind be at peace. May your body find deep and gentle rest. May your heart be held in calm assurance. And may you sleep tonight, wrapped in the presence of God, safe, protected, and completely at ease. May you rest in Christ always. Now, there is nothing more to do, nothing more to think about. Only rest, only peace, only the gentle rhythm of your breath carrying you deeper and deeper into sleep. And as you drift, you may notice the story continuing softly, repeating like a quiet echo, guiding you even further into rest. Let us return once more to this peaceful story. Let yourself drift. Let yourself rest. And remain here in this quiet, sacred peace as sleep gently carries you through the night, held, safe, and deeply at rest.